Знаешь,
After every song Mark sang, another corpse, disguised as a piece of art, would appear. But tonight, he was interrupted by a beautiful woman's boyfriend, Danny. Mark hadn't expected his ritual to be disrupted, and the sudden change caused his rage levels to spike by 37%. The killing had officially begun. Furious, Mark stormed forward, yanked out the woman's decorative needle-like hairpin, and stabbed it precisely into Danny's throat. This was a moment he'd waited 15 years for. But the real terror was only just beginning, the fear that would grip the entire city. Still, the bloodshed in front of him was just a twisted hallucination from his fractured mind, because he had something far more important to do. All the hatred he had suppressed for years was about to be unleashed on the person who had abused him since childhood. Mark hadn't been born a killer. As a kid, he was simply curious. He wanted to know what secret was hidden inside a music box and was oddly drawn to the smell of nail polish. But just as he was exploring, his mother, Hannah, suddenly appeared and stabbed a needle deep into the back of his hand. His childhood was nothing more than a living punching bag for Hannah's rage. Those tiny, bloodied hands planted the seed of hatred that would one day consume him. As an adult, he spent every waking moment tracking her down. With help from a hacker, he finally located the nearly 70-year-old limping monster. At first, Mark's thirst for revenge wasn't so intense, but the moment they locked eyes again, he saw that same cold, twisted look in hers. Disguised, he followed her to her new home, silently creeping behind her. He shocked her with a stun gun and dragged his prey into the bedroom. Worried she might not recognize him, he removed all the pieces of his disguise: false teeth, fake beard, wig, glasses, and hat. The irony now was brutal. He had become the very monster Hannah had created. Mark demanded an apology for the innocent child he once was.
Mira lo que estabas planeando para torturarle.
знаешь,
Then he pulled out the old music box, the symbol of his abuse. The haunting lullaby of slaughter began playing again. As he prepared to sever all ties with his dark past, Hannah broke down and a yellow-brown liquid flowed from her chair, leaving a stain like the teeth of fate biting into her. At last, the tune that had never finished in his childhood wound down completely, its spring finally spent.